We made it! We finished.
Yeah, we make it. Yes! Finish.
Welcome to another weekend here in Tokyo. Packing up, going on a hike today with some of my coworkers, my international crew that I eat with, and I can't tell I'm extremely tired because I've been staying up late working on a programming bug, and I have it fixed on my local machine, but it doesn't work when I deploy it. So been up late doing that, and I have tons of other stuff I need to get done. But I'm excited to go hiking somewhere new. This one has several options of different hikes. I haven't really investigated this much, but because I'm going with a bunch of other people, I figure we would decide when we get there. So trying to clean up, trying to get out the door. Let me take care of that. We're finally getting ready to go with the international lunch crew. We need a cool name.
International lunch.
The world mafia. Yeah, international mafia. So I think we're deciding to take the woman's side. All right, that's official vote.
Okay.
The only difference is that one's a temple. My board is for the bad side just because I say it's man. But I don't want to make you guys do a bunch of stairs. We don't have to do a bunch of stairs.
We have stairs, but not this kind of stair. I think it's this one.
Yeah, it's this kind of stair.
So it's more cool than this one. It looks they made it 2 years ago, I think.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
We made it! Woo! Oh, and you can't even see nothing. Just finished at the top. It's so cold and very foggy. Just finished eating and about to head back down. So cold, so cold. We made it! We finished.
Yeah, we make it. Yes! Finish.
Woo! Just got back from the hike. I'm exhausted and tired, but it was really good. Only bad thing is that there was no view because it was really cloudy, so there wasn't really good pictures to take, but had a really great time, had a really fun time. Just showered, just took the longest, hottest shower of my life. So now I'm packed up and about to head over to my new working place, Starbucks, to get some work done. Just took some Advil, so hopefully I'm not too sore. Gonna find some dinner, probably just McDonald's or whatever is closest to there, and get some work. So here we go. It's about 10:30 and I'm back in my new favorite place, the grocery store. Was in Starbucks for about 4 hours getting work done. So got a lot of work done, but probably need to come back tomorrow to finish. So getting groceries now, and then I'll head back home to get some sleep, hopefully. Morning, it's Sunday. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Usually Sundays I use the whole day to kind of just relax and lay in the bed, watch YouTube videos, not do much. But I woke up this morning ready to, not feeling like I needed to rest all day, and actually feeling like I could get stuff done. So I also felt like I wanted some donuts, so I'm actually about to go try and walk to this donut place that's in the area I haven't been before and get some donuts. And then probably try to go later and get some work done. I've been like really pushing all week to get work done so that today I could rest, but I don't really need to rest today. So I might go back to Starbucks and get some more work done. I still have to finish editing Doug's vlog. It's taking a lot more time than I was expecting. Because usually for like these vlogs, I kind of know what I'm going to do during the day. So I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to edit it or put it together. But for this interview, you don't know what they're going to say or what's going to happen. And so trying to edit it and then also trying to make sure I do a good job of making sure it's really, really well done. And then also the lighting was pretty bad. And so I decided to kind of try to animate a lot of it because regardless, that's probably more interesting than watching someone sit and talk for like an hour or so. So it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would take, which is fine. Also, I had someone else sign up that I don't know that wants to be interviewed, so I'm pretty excited about that, to have another person lined up. I actually need to contact them. It's one of my many things to do that I need to catch up on. But anyway, feeling really motivated to get the stuff done. Speaking of motivation, here's a quick business time on the difference between motivation and discipline. Here we go. Okay, so this week's business time is a little bit about the difference between motivation and discipline. So I got this from Tim Ferriss's podcast. He had someone on that was a ex-Marine, I think, big military guy, really fit. But it was one of those episodes that after the podcast, he does another one where people can write in to ask him questions. And someone wrote in asking him, how does he stay motivated? Because he's this real big, active guy. And he said, I don't rely on motivation, I rely on discipline, which makes a lot of sense. And his reasoning was that motivation kind of changes and is fickle, and it kind of dependent on your current state. And so if you think about like you wanting to go on a diet, you may decide that you're not going to eat sweets, and you're very much motivated not to eat sweets in the moment. But then when you're at a restaurant with friends and everyone's getting dessert, your motivation changes, and your motivation becomes that you want to enjoy your dessert, you want to hang out with your friends, you don't want to be excluded. And so your motivation is dictated by your current state. Similar, if you want to try to get up early in the morning, you might be motivated the night before that I'm going to get up early, but then when the morning comes, you're more motivated to kind of just lay in the bed and get a few more hours of sleep. And so your motivation is always going to be changing. Your discipline, on the other hand, is more like a muscle that you can kind of work or you can kind of strengthen. And especially if you eliminate decisions from things and you just focus on your discipline or your routine, that doesn't really change as much as your motivation. So if you think about wanting to get up in the morning, if you set a trigger or set a routine for yourself that you're going to get up by a certain time and you stick to that, then it's more about your discipline than your motivation. So I thought it was interesting. Hopefully you guys thought it was interesting too. But back to the vlog. I'm here, but I don't think it's open yet. It looks dead. But it's also just like a huge food court that I did not know existed in my neighborhood. So I figured like donut places open early. Like people like to get their coffee and donuts early. I'm gonna be bummed if I can't get my donuts. It doesn't open until 10. Plan B. Alright, I think the only other thing I can do is go to the grocery store near my house and see if they have donuts. Kind of disappointed though. donut mission was a fail. I made it back home. I have a call in like 10 minutes. But mission get donuts was a big fail. But the cinnamon bun was a pretty good success. You have to make sure to ask them to heat it up. That's how you take it to the next level. But anyway, about to get ready for this call. Okay, so it's officially nighttime, and since I went on my donut run, I have done absolutely nothing. And so this is why I do not vlog on Sundays. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the hike, and the weekend. I think next vlog won't be a weekend vlog because I have family coming. So I think instead will be a what does a typical day look like for me. So going to work and all of that jazz and what I do on a typical weekday. So if you're interested in that, check out next week. But until then, remember the important things and forget the rest. See you later.
I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired.
This sponge is really aggressive. You better use this sponge with body shampoo.